Hi all. I know I'm a few days late. A lot of that's happened. Right now I'm waiting for the damn sun to go behind the tree line. So I'll start in here. This first part is from my little sister Stephanie. That's how big my moonflower is. The one I gave you will get that big. It all depends your pot you grow it in. I've had like 15 flowers already, but I've got a bunch getting ready to come again. Also, part two, Stephanie, your sweet potato that I told you to do. See how I've got it in what moist? Well, it was dry as heck, right? And I just moistened it. But this is a white sweet potato. See, Rue? It's growing these slips. So once this one gets a little bit bigger, I can clip it and then put it in water for it to grow herbs. I mean, herbs. I'm tired, damn. Grow roots. It's one of those days. Grow roots. And then you can plant it like I did those at your house this weekend. So I've got a lot of slips coming up on this one. I've been waiting because nobody sells white sweet potato slips. It's always the red. So my purple one crapped out on me, but I've got the white one going at least. So, all right, let's start in here at the inside garden. Hey, y'all. You won't believe what I have right now. I've got reapers. This is the plant from last year that we brought inside. We hacked it way back, put it in hibernation. That's the only reason why it's that big, and it's got peppers. Because the rest of them should look like that. The scorpion, the ghost, they're all that way. But it looks like we've got some on there too, so I'm not sure which one those are. I think those might be jalapenos. I've got like 4 different types of jalapenos, but this one decided to crap out. It's got so much rain. It was draining, so I don't know. But all the other peppers are starting to get their flowers. The Aji mangoes have all got their little flowers and little peppers going. So, and then I've already harvested 2 gigantic banana peppers off of here and gave them to my friend Sharon. So Sharon, if you're watching, you're probably going to get a few more because I can't quite use them yet. So I got 2 more going. Got tons of cayenne in this one. So these are doing okay. So, but I was really shocked about those reapers today. Potatoes are there. They're on their countdown to be getting harvested in the next few weeks. So, and then my watermelon, when I left Friday to go to my sister's for the weekend in Branson, I had 4 female flowers. They had the little watermelon about that size. I come home, they're gone. The birds ate them. Little bastards. It's because Mark didn't feed them. See, I put bird feed on the fence along with their feeders. Well, Mark didn't feed anybody this weekend. Well, the dog was in his doggy hotel, and the birds, well, Mark, he said it rained. All right, this kohlrabi, they were getting eaten like alive from the caterpillars that are dropping from the tree. So, plus they're kind of heavy in there, so I thinned them all out and I put them in the outside garden. So, all right, more of my bird dropping. Here you go, Mike. How about those sunflowers? Those are just bird droppings, and those are bird droppings. All right, let's come on. As you can see, lilies have all started opening. So, yeah, this pot will be, once fall comes, I've got it, once I trim them all back and get ready for winter, basically every pot's going to be dumped out. So, Stephanie, I will have lots of lilies to give you. And like you see, the tiger lilies, one of my tiger lily plants died over the winter. I'm really upset about it. but I have one still. So those have opened. The sun is just at the right spot. I'm just trying to hopefully it went behind the fence. And my dark burgundies one's open too. I've got a sausage fest for flowers for my zucchinis, but that's how it always starts. This cucumber, these 3 plants, we've taken about 12 cucumbers off. They get about this big. They're for pickling whole, but they're the only ones putting out right now. And so that's what Mark's eating. We've gave Justin's girlfriend a couple, so, but that's how this size. Oh, remember when I said I couldn't remember what this plant was? Mark reminded me. He had to look at it carefully. And a couple years ago, when we were driving home, we stopped at a rest stop, driving home from Missouri, from seeing my grandpa. And there was this huge field right behind the rest stop. And it had these. They're thistles. And they were like 12, 13 feet high, and the thistles got gigantic. But I kind of went right up to the edge of the field and took out 2 plants. And so that's why I couldn't remember, because I didn't have a tag, because I stole them from a rest stop. Well, it wasn't the rest stop. It was the field on the other side of the rest stop, but it was cool. Oh, well, yeah. But the zeros, where are you at? You're hiding from me. My bumblebees, absolutely love them. That's why I took them, because it was full of bees. There we go. Where you at, Zero? There you are, yeah. Yeah, bumblebees, they like me. My honeybees, they're not too thrilled with me right now. They're pissed off at me. They've been drinking the hummingbird juices and their feeders, and I kind of just sprayed them all down with water to act like it was raining, so I could clean them out and put in new sugar water. All right, and we're on Sherry Eats. I've taken one big gigantic bell off of here, and I'm gonna probably eat it on pizza or something this weekend. The other one, my other bells haven't done anything yet. They've got flowers, so I'm hoping. Now, all the tomatoes, let me try to do this with the sun. It's like 5 minutes till 8, so it's like the days are getting longer, and I'm tired, and I knew I needed to do a video. So Mark told me, make sure you do a video before you go in. Okay, so all the tomatoes have pretty much, of the Amishes, most of them have reached and breached the top ring. We got these guys that are a good almost 8-10 inches above the top ring. And they all have flowers. And we do have our first Amish. Oh, wait, in about a month and a half, 2 months, he will be ready, because it takes forever for them, because they get so big. I'm trying to get back out without the blinding sun. The whites are doing good. They've all got tiny flowers, and there is small tomatoes. There's lots of tomatoes, but they're all small. But everybody inside here is doing really good. So, and the 2 tomatoes, our first ones are getting bigger. So, they're getting there. So, probably in a few weeks, Mark will be able to have his first fresh tomato. But the chair, yeah, everybody's full of flowers. So, but, oh, there's the other lily. They're getting heavy and they're falling over. I've got to stake them. They bloomed. Those ones were all replants, so I don't think they're going to bloom this year. These zinnias are getting really big. I'm going to have to start staking them also, because they're cowing my orange cone. Hey, watch it. I just gave you guys fresh juice. Don't buzz me. All right. These cucumbers, these straight 8s are all doing really good. But when I came home this weekend, saw this one. It's like something was eating it. So I don't know. And then it just died. So I've got to, and it pisses me off because there's freaking flowers. So I've got to trim it before I go in tonight. But most of these straight 8s and Macklemores are climbing, and they do have flowers. So And then the space makers are finally reaching the string. And, all right, see, look at all those little suckers. Usually it was just caked with bees, but since I kind of shooed them away, they're all just realizing it's back now. All right, the whites have popped in here. Finally, third time's a charm, right? So, get those going. But that's pretty much the inside. I mean, all the flowers are coming. I love this red cone. Took me forever to find a red. You know, most of the time you can just find the purples. So, but I've got me some reds. I love it. So I've got to make sure I get seeds from that. But, oh, and then Steph, this is what your canons are going to start to look like. They're going to actually see how they're going to get this like looking thing just sticking up. But those are all the leaves. So these are some of my taller ones. But Stephanie, that's what you're looking for. And that it's going to be like a month before they get their flowers. But then you'll have them all summer. Alrighty. I'm going to see if the sun is done. That's pretty much. Let's see. We'll start down here. The potatoes, we still haven't caged this one yet. We need to because it's starting to fall over. This one's doing good. This kohlrabi is coming and it's ready. We've been eating it. That one actually will be, I'm going to probably take that one tomorrow for Mark's lunch. So what I've been doing, I've taken, let's see, 2 to Justin, Mark this whole week, and then he took some to work. So, but yeah, so I've been slowly taking them out as they get big, and then we're eating them. I'm just taking them as we get them. Yeah, if they start to get too big, I will completely take them out because the smaller you want them good size, but you don't want them gigantic. You want them about this size because they're sweet. So I caged all my sweet potatoes because they started going out of the container and something started eating the ends. And so all of them got caged. That way they can just trellis up. And I'll just keep trellising them all around and around. So keep the leaves off the ground from the critters eating them. So yeah, we took some out of here too. We got more out of this one. That's why there's more. But those will probably be taken next week for Mark's lunch. So, yeah. Alrighty, let's see. Go to the garden. Even though we got a late start, our corn is coming up. That's about 6 inches. See, Stephanie? My corn is taller than yours, and you planted yours a month ago. That's why we redid your bed. So, oh, hey, all, we found out what was eating everything. It got caught red-handed. It was a ninja skunk. He was pulling down the fence like this and then just flopping himself over in and out. Well, we put more stakes in around, and then I about killed myself gagging. I put mothballs out and it worked, but I put too many out, and for the last few days I couldn't even come near the garden because I was gagging every time. I almost wanted to vomit because it was so strong. It was bad, and luckily the wind was blowing really good today after I mowed the lawn, and so I came out with gloves and picked up over half. So now I can be in the garden without dying. I came back from Missouri, and these 6 Amishes literally tripled in size, and they were laying on the ground, literally. And I just tried to get them back up. I've got this one trying to lean against the fencing. That's what we want it there for. So, but all these guys have flowers, and we do have tiny little tomatoes. All right. The 2 reapers that the skunk kept going after, they're trying to survive. So that's why I don't believe when you look at the natural remedies, and it's one of the things it says to spray cayenne pepper. The skunk was eating the hottest pepper plants. So, no. Yeah. And then he, you know, ate almost a lot of my cucumbers. So these are all the ones that I planted, and they started to pop up. So even though I won't be able to replace my Japanese cucumber that I found at freaking, I think, what was it? Walmart? Well, they don't have any more. And I really wanted to try it. But that one survived out of the 6. So, but some of them are doing really good. Yes, I've stopped the skunk from coming in here. But there's something eating. I think it's ants or leaf cutters. But that's, a lot of my plants are doing that. And it's raining so much that I can't freaking spray neem. And it's pissing me off. All right. Everything that here that got planted, that popped, the skunk ate. All but a few things. He ate all my canary melon starts. Pisses me off. That my favorite melon in the whole world, canary melon. I had 2 rows planted of that. What popped, he ate. So I've tried to plant again. But I even had starts that are about, I want to say that big or so. They were good 6 inches with the true leaf that had popped. They had good roots, and I planted 12 on each side, and he ate every single one. Yep. Like Ducky from Land Before Time. Yep. So, yeah. But, yes, I've got lots of grass that's popped. But everything that popped over here, he ate. You can even see where he dug in. Freaking dug in. He was eating my seeds right there, too. Little bastard. Well, hopefully I pissed him off enough with the mothballs that he won't come back. So, and no, Mike, I don't want your trap, because are you going to come get it once it gets trapped? Because I'm not touching it. I don't want to get sprayed. Well, the replants of the watermelon, they're still struggling. We've had, like I said, so much rain, I don't understand. They should be loving this. But almost all my sunflowers have popped that I planted. I planted like pumpkin, sunflower. These are the mammoth ones, so they get really tall, because that way the vines and stuff can kind of hang on to them and grow up a bit. But he did eat quite a bit of the pumpkins, but I planted enough that they came up different times. So I still do have pumpkins and some sunflowers there too. But see, that is a bug. So I am waiting for this sun to go completely down so I can spray neem. That's why I'm dealing with you're getting sun in the background. Because I'm spraying neem as soon as that sun goes completely behind the tree line. But at least we know what's was getting in here, because it was driving me absolutely nuts, because the camera wasn't catching it. Neither one. So, but yeah, definitely got a neem. My poor eggplants, they're just being obliterated. So, they got to get neemed. But everything else in here is doing good. The tomatoes, knock on wood. I know that's bamboo wood, knock on wood. That everything will grow back. I can get it going. And hopefully no more skunk eating the babies. Oh, remember when I said I took out that kohlrabi? I put it in this row. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got 20 plus kohlrabi, purple and green. They just were getting eaten up too much inside the fence. But I just replanted those today. But yeah, I'm kind of happy how everything's going. I've got flowers starting, and the zucchini that the skunk, I know what it was now, skunk ate completely. It grew back. And this one did too. So, yeah, hopefully I'll have some zucchinis in a few weeks. Hopefully, I need some female flowers to go with those male flowers. But I will see you all next week. Hopefully, I will do it Monday if it's not raining. But I hope your all's garden's going good and you're not having issues like I am. But if you are, I'm sorry. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.